welcome back. We're starting out with the corning sky. Kim, you can see, look very closely. You got some of the streets there starting to get a little bit wet, especially as much of the rain and snow comes in. Driving conditions not going to be too great out there. And we're going to see how that impacts us going into tomorrow. But first, how do we look today? 48 was our high, just above the average of 45. Low is only 2 degrees above our average, sitting at 29. Both of these numbers likely to head down south of the average. So over the next couple of days, going to start getting quite chilly. Winter weather advisory still in effect, that until 2 p.m. for Tioga County, Pennsylvania, but for the rest of these counties will go into effect at midnight, and it's going to go all the way until 10 p.m. tomorrow. So that's what we're seeing that advisory go in nearly all day. Again, 12 a.m. to 10 p.m. if you're in the viewing area, except for Tioga County, PA. That ends at 2 tomorrow. Thanksgiving, hopefully you have a good Thanksgiving, but if you're going to go somewhere, take your time. 40 degrees, but it's not going to stop the rain and snow from falling, potentially making for some pretty rough driving conditions. Hope you have your winter tires on, and of course take it easy as you head out on the roads tomorrow. Temperatures still in the high 30s and low 40s in some areas, so we're still seeing at least a little bit more rain than snow right now, but that changeover is expected as more cold air filters in. 38 in Bath, 39 for Tioga and Mansfield, 36 in Erin, still 39 in Watkins Glen. So let's take a look at that satellite and radar. You can see the system has made its way in, and there's a lot more snow starting to pop up, especially in the higher elevations throughout the northern and southern tier. You could see a lot more of the low-lying areas down in Pennsylvania and New York still seeing some rain. You could see some rain still impacting Watkins Glen, Elmira, but there's some snow falling over towards Bath outside of Corning. You could see some falling in Owego, just to the southeast of Ithaca there. So there's still some areas, and again, it's mainly the river valleys, mainly those low-lying municipalities that are seeing rain, but then the higher elevations, the more or less plateau areas, especially along the state line and further south of it, you're seeing more snow right now. Wind direction expected to change to go to the west tomorrow. It does pick up later in the day, but that higher wind gust and that direction out of the west does open up the chance for lake effect going into the next couple of days. The low pressure system will pass through in the morning, bringing us some wintry mix and snow, but that's moving very fast out of the region. It'll be gone before you know it. And then the snow starts to pick up. Good chance it really picks up later on this evening. But up towards the Finger Lakes, some of the areas around the shorelines, likely to see more wintry mix than snow. But we're still seeing a lot of snow, and that tapers off mainly in the afternoon. We could have a couple more rounds coming in on Friday, mainly in the form of lake effect. It's all coming in from the west. That's where we're seeing the vast majority of that snow. In terms of how much from this system, likely to see around 1 to 3 inches in the higher elevations, likely going to get up into the range of 6 inches, but again, that's mainly for the mountaintops. 47, the forecast high. The actual high from the Elmira Corning Regional Airport was 48 today. We're down to 33 today, or tonight I should say. Rain and snow, colder conditions, the wind directions out of the south. And for the 7-day, temperatures down into the 30s for a good chunk of the rest of the week. So we're starting to see that cold air and a lot more chances of lake effect flurries all throughout the week. Lows will be in the 20s. So very much going to be on that trend of cold weather, that winter-like weather. Pretty good timing for December, pretty much showing, hey, we've got that winter weather and it's coming in.
Right, what a way to kick off the holiday season.
Yeah, I mean, right around, hey, you got the holiday, and really this is the worst timing if you're heading out tomorrow morning for a run or even just going to visit family.
Right.
You got that stuff, so just be very careful if you're heading out tomorrow morning.
All right, let's look at that trivia question.
Yeah, so it's about clouds, and some of these clouds are outside right now. The cloud type often associated with steady rain or snow, altostratus, cirrocumulus, nimbostratus, or stratocumulus.
I'm going to go with B.
Going to go with B? It's actually C. It's nimbostratus. So that basically means it's continued rain and snow with gloomy conditions. It comes from the word nimbus. It's Latin for cloud and rain.
Awesome. All right, thank you, Connor. Well, tomorrow we will celebrate a holiday which brings